welcome to the flight today, as we are with the 727-200. Fantastic aircraft, very old school, makes the 300 look modern. So we're going to do a flight today. We're down in Helsinki and we're going to go to St. Petersburg, and we've got the SIVA installed as well, so we can use that as well. That's a great little piece of kit too. It looks difficult, but it's not actually too difficult to suss. So we're going to be going to St. Petersburg. We're going to be going for a flight level of 250. We've got our charts and everything all printed off, so we can get our longitude and latitude in for the waypoints on the SIVA, and we've got our EPR for the charts, etc., which we've already written down, and our climb EPR, etc. So we're going for a Mach 7.8 on the cruise, which should give us an EPR of around 1.74, and indicated airspeed should be around 329. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Leave your comments down below, and now we can get into the aircraft and start up ready for today's flight. Okay, so we're in the 727-200 now. As we can see, we've got our overheads, we've got our engineers panel, we've got our APU, so it's a really old school, no PFDs in front of us, etc. We've got the VOR, and we've got our flight director, etc. We've got our airspeeds, we've got the backups, we've got our vertical speed as well. So it should be a really nice flight today. So let's go ahead and get the GPU up. Okay. So as we get that ready to go, we'll go over to the engineer's side, we'll go above, and we'll go and put our battery, which is on and guarded, with our external power on. We can now go over to our bat and external power, which is set. Now we can go ahead and get all of our panel lighting on as well for the engineers panel. It's a lovely red, and the flight director is really nice as well. So there we go there. We can turn on our navs, ADF 1 and 2. I'm just going to put them all on. BFH3 can be fine. Put hydraulic Bs on in just a sec. We'll go over and get the APU all up and running. As the APU's at the back, we've got our flaps for the light test, which you see, which is really nice. So we'll go over to the engineer's panel on the one pump for the APU, and we can go outside and watch that turn on. Okay, so we're going to check now for the APU. Should then, once it rises for the EGT, which is the exhaust, we'll then wait for that to come down, and then we can switch over onto the buses. So we'll go over into the SIVA quickly whilst we wait. So we'll go over to our design track. Okay, so the APU is now ready to switch over to the bus. So we'll switch the buses over now, as they're all switched over. Give them some time. So we'll go over now onto the above panel. We turn on the packs, the engine bleeds are all on, the external power is off now, so we can take that off, which is fine. Go back over to the APU, which is all set. We'll set up our panels now, then we'll go into the SIVA and get that all set and ready to go. And once we've done that, we can show you the charts. So as you can see, there's lots of panels and lots of lights to light us up. Lovely plane, absolutely fantastic plane. I'd highly recommend to get someone that likes to do VOR and everything, which I find is quite interesting and nice to do. And this is definitely for you. So emergency lights can go on. We can get our beacon on. We'll turn on the navigation. Got on the window heats. Now we'll turn on the probes just after. Stall warning, which is set. Do our fire test, which is set. There's a bell called out. Overhead, we'll do our cargo test, which is all set. And we've also got our lovely little radio panel here, which is all nice. So there's our autopilot and everything for today. We'll go over into the SIVA now, as we'll get everything all set. So we'll go over to desire track, and it should say 0 and 95. Then we'll go over to our positioning, make sure that we're on 0. So we're at ramp number 7, so we've got November, I'm going to call it November even though it's north, so it'll be easy to remember. November 60188, so we've got November 60188, which we'll put in right there. And then on east, we've got 024585. Okay, so east 024585, just to double check, that's correct. So there we go, that's the IRS coordinates. So we'll go to align. Now we can go in and get our waypoints. So we'll get the paperwork now. We're over on the APU, so we'll get things all done. So we're coming out on the RVIP 3 Delta, which we can see right here. We're going to practically, as we don't need that anymore, we're practically going to leave out on the runway onto the 077, where we hit Hotel Kilo 914 and then hit 084 all the way to 2504 RVAP. Max 250, passing 10,000, and then we'll go up to our Mach decimal 78, ready for our arrival. So first in on the departure, we are going to be going to the Hotel Kilo 914, so we'll get this all set up very quickly. So we've got November 60170, and east we've got 025160. Okay, which will insert. Goes to waypoint number 2 now, which will be RVAP, so it's north, so it'll be 60150. And east is going to be 026240. 026240, which is set. So for waypoint number 3, we're going for Lima, which is north 60140. Okay, which is set. And we've got east, which is 027285. So 027285, which is set. As we go down in for waypoint number 4 for Akari, which is our direct, it's going to be November 60112. Okay. Which is set. And we're going to be going in east, which is 028379. Okay, which is set. Waypoint number 5, which is where we come on for the arrival, which will be the Lima India 756, which will be north 60078. And on our east coordinates, we've got east 030029. 00. And for our east coordinates, we've got east 029159, so 029159, which is set. Coming in for waypoint 6, which will be the Lima India 757, we've got November 60034, and east we've got 030029. Set. Going for waypoint number 7 now. We've got November 59481, and we've got east 030459. 030459. Okay, and on our last waypoint, which is going to be for the runway, as well the ATF as well, so it's going to be north 59480, okay, and east is going to be 030158, okay, which is inside. And that is the flight plan, guys. If there was any more, then as these start running out, so say we ran through our 9th one, we could then go back through to number 1 and start replanting new waypoints in. So as we see 0, and then at number 1, so 0 is our iris, and then at number 1 is going to be the hotel Kilo 914. So that is pretty much it all set up now, ready for us to go. So I'm going to quick align everything, just put it to nav, and now that's ready, go over into nav mode. So we're all set, everything's all aligned. Go over to our panels now, and get everything all set. We can go and have a look over. So put on the galleys, everything's all good there. We'll go over to our landing panel, so we're going for 250. It's going to give us 1,400 on the cabin altitude, which is set, and landing altitude down in the runway is going to be for 28 right when we come in, so it's going to be 275 on our heading, and elevation is going to be 66. Okay, so we'll leave it at 70. We'll put that to flight after. We can do the check. Altitude horn cut out. Everything's all good there, and we are fine to go. So what we can do now is get the aircraft all set and ready for our departure. So we've got our start switches, which are right here, and they're all good to go. So what we can do is we'll call the tug, we'll get all of our pumps on now. So we'll put hydraulic B's on now. Could leave hydraulic A's until after, but we'll leave them on now, which are all set to go. So packs are all on and everything, we'll get them turned off just before we leave. So what we'll do is we'll now call the tug and get the aircraft all set. Just before we do, as there is no VORs or anything to lead out onto, we're literally going to, as we leave, climb out above 680, we'll then turn onto the 077, and then we'll engage the autopilot, and then get everything all set up accordingly from there. So leaving out on the runway, we're going to be leaving out on 144. So we use this for reference quick, just so we've got a definite turn. So we've got 144, which we're going to move over from. So we're not going to use the VOR, we're just using our heading, but it's just there to make life a little bit more easier when we move on. And then we're going to move on to the 084 from the 077. So everything's all good there. We can do our warning, terrain warning after we call the tug. We've got our lovely weather radar right here also, which is all nice and we can see, so we'll keep that off for now until the tug driving us up. So we're going to basically come out, he's going to basically turn us facing up towards 15. We're going to taxi all the way up Yankee, and then we'll hit the hold short for the Yankee Alpha, where we'll then taxi onto the runway and then take off, head out onto the 077 and then the 084. So we've got 144, which is the runway is heading, and we'll put the 077.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Okay, so he's ready to connect us now, so we're going to get ready to push back. Now, as there is no VOR to put in, we're going to use the VOR to actually just line up our second turn as we come out. So we'll turn left onto the 077, this will be our runway heading as we swish this way down, and then we'll come straight back onto 077, ready for us to depart, and then head towards Arbet, and then the aircraft will be coming down for an annual transition, which is RNAV for Yakaru 1 Victor. So as we get closer to the airport, we can go through all of the...
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, so we are all now set and ready to go. So the packs can be turned off for number 1, 3, or it is all of them. Okay, so tugs are now ready to push us back, so we'll now release parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, so we'll turn the packs off, go overhead now, go for engine number 1. So as we can see now, N2 is coming to life. Around 20 to 30%, 17 to 30% we'll see N1 start to increase. And now we can introduce the fuel for engine number 1. As we can hear now, N2 is increasing, exhaust EGT is now increasing as well, and engine number 1 is coming to life.
So is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Okay, so he's going to take off now. There's number 2 switch just come back over. Tug's now leaving as we leave out now onto the 146. So there's number 2's all pressure extinguished. So what we can do now is we can put the packs back on, we can switch over the buses, go over to Gen 1, everything's all good over on here, we're all set there. We can now turn on the APU, there we go, now we can turn on the bleeds, and we are now all set and ready to go. So, do our systems check and drop our flaps 5. So we'll go full left, full right, full forward, full backwards, rudder left, and rudder right. So, apologies for the stutters guys, as this is something to do with the receiver. We'll do some more work to get it sorted. Don't mind just doing that with the receiver, but when you do turn it off, the aircraft does go back to normal. But the idea of getting the aircraft was to use this lovely thing right here. So what we can do is we can turn on our taxis, we'll drop our flaps 5, which are set, going down into the taxiway. We are going to go down Yankee, and then we'll hit the Yankee Alpha for the hold. So what we can do is flaps are down and set. So we'll now release the brake. And we'll power on up to runway 15. So as you can see, that constant stutter is something to do with the receiver. So I don't know why that is occurring with the receiver. I've gone onto the plane maker and deleted one of the files, which doesn't really make much of a difference. But I'm going to do some more humming to see exactly how it will happen. So as you can see now, we're all set to go, and we're going to now take that right turn. So once we do get it sorted, we'll do some more flight sim. As we can fly it without or with the FMC, but the idea was, like I just said, to get the receiver on board. So we can do it, but it looks like the receiver has other plans for us. As I did I couldn't make head or tail of why this stutter was happening. Went back into the 737 and all the other planes, nothing. Then I saw online that the receiver is what causes this constant stutter, as you have to go in and manually delete some files. which isn't a problem as it is fixable, as I've had a little go at it, but it obviously hasn't done much to it, clearly. So I'll be doing some more work on that. But I thought I'd still bring the flights here with you, so you can see the 727, you can see me flying, and take your pick on it. So by the time we hit a car route, which is going to be flight level 250, by the time we get there, that's when we're going to start our descent. We want to start our descent around 80 miles away, and we want to be coming in around about 1500 feet per minute. 1500 to 2000. 1500 is fine. I've done the descent calculator, and did say that 82 miles, 15 or 3,000 feet, about 1555. So we're going to cross over this runway as we head down. Brakes now to RTO. Okay, now we've got everything all on here, all of our lights and everything are on and checked. We've got the domes and everything there which are on and fine, so we are all set for us to go. Let's say we're leaving out on 146, so we now can get up. 144. Going to be taking the Yankee Alpha. As we make sure that we get as much runway as possible. Not that I think we need it, these engines are pretty powerful. They definitely do give some roar. So I've got some climb EPRs here, which are sea level to 1500. Around 205 to 208, 1500. We've got 2000 to 4000, 2.14, all the way up to 250. So 2.14 after 1500 feet, and then we'll get ready to go. So there's our hold line. It's probably the runway exit, maybe. Okay, so we'll line up now on the runway. Stop the hold short. We can now get our runway turn-offs on. We can turn our wing and wheel well. Strobe can now go on as well. Turn on our landing lights and tell the cabin now to get ready for takeoff. Okay, probes are all on. Powering up now to runway 15. As we are all set, flaps are set, auto brake is RTO, which is set, QNH is 3055, and we are all set now to go. So apologies for all the studs, guys, as that is a Seaver, unfortunately. I don't really want to take it out, as it's a really good piece of kit. So we'll get the workaround for it and get that all sorted. So here we are now. It's down to our run, so we're to 40%. And so airspeed alive. 80 knots. Check. Prop stabilised. climb out now up to 3,000, reduce throttle back. And we're going to the 077, our 600 feet, which is checked. Go to that left turn now. A nice stable climb up to the 077 as we leave out now. Stay on for our turn as we go down now and level up. On to the 077, which is set. Okay, so as we come out now, as you can see, that's the real-time weather which has changed. So we're going to close one, increasing the speed. Over now. We're kind of on the altitude and the arm. Also go to GPS and go to Box nav and speed hold. Now keep that speed. And we'll go flaps up now. So now we're going to head inbound onto the 084. As we climb up now through around 3,500 feet. Set that EPR in. So coming for around 17. Okay. So there's 174 set. Passing through 4,005. Now set the QNH back to 2992, which is set. 2992, which is set. I'll go over to the first officers now. Okay, which is set. So we're now currently heading on to the 083, which if we have a look in the SEVA, we can see our distance from number 1 to 2. So currently, if we look on the charts, we just left Hotel Kilo 914, and we are now inbound to Arvet, which we can see we are right there. So the SEVA is doing its job as we asked it to. Check now, we can go up to our speeds climb, so we'll go to 250 now, and we increase throttle. Okay, so for our climber, we want in 2-1. Around 213, but for 3,500 feet per minute, coming in 250. As you can see, we are on the 084, ready to track down. As we can see here, distance away, so we are 27 nautical miles from Arbat. As you can see, wind currently 00, so it's calm. And you can see headings with our waypoints, all our positions. And currently going from waypoint 1 to waypoint 2. So on our way to Arbat now, as we continue up. A nice, lovely descent. Just near 3,500 feet. So we can turn the gear off now. We can turn it out to brake to disarm, which is checked. Passengers can now freely walk around. Let's go on to the engineer's panel. go. Turn on now fuel heat as well. And there we are, guys. So after taking off checklist, gear is up and off, auto brake is on. We are switched over to standard QNH 299.2, current tracking the 0842 RVAT, and we can see that we are currently 20 nautical miles from then intercept RVAT, and then we'll go direct to Lima. So that's pretty much it for the departure. There we go, 15,000 now, so we'll go all the way up to 329 on indicated. Okay, so it goes about there. Okay, and just speed up now, and we can now go, landing lights can go off. Taxis, runway tunnels, straight, everything else can be left on, and we're all set now to come inbound for St. Petersburg. And there we are, guys. So, apologies for the stutters again, as that seems to do the receiver. We'll try and rectify that and get it all sorted. Make our top of descent as we look here for Kamakari. It's basically 20 miles from Karu to top of descent. Be around 20 miles. So once we get to Karu, which on our charts now, as we're coming up for flight level 200, cruise EPR, it's going to be 174. And now what we can do, guys, is we'll go to our takeoff cinematics, and then once we get back, we are basically on our arrival. We are practically going to come in. As we can see, we've got the arrival chart here at Karu, which is below 250, max 225, flight level below 7,000 as we come through and start our descent. Now once we get down onto the Lima India 757, which is right here, we're basically going to detour off to Arnat, and once we get to Arnat, basically then we're going to make that turn onto the 233, where we'll then intercept down in 4. So initial fix is Madrid, and 2,000 feet is going to be the start of the glide slope as we come down. Minimums around 275. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Leave your comments down below, help us get to that 2k subscriber goal, and I'll see you when we get back. Our top of descent, the lovely 727-200. So I'll see you guys when we get back. as you can see, we are 8 DME away from Karu, which is number 4 on our waypoints, going to number 5, which is the Lima India 756. So we are going to get ready to start our descent down to flight level 700 to start with. So go down to 7,000, which is set, and we can now hit the altitude select, and we're going to hold our speed. And we'll start to descend down. So we'll start to throttle back now. We'll start to make our way down into lovely St. Petersburg this evening. So 2 DME, and now we're going to switch over 4 to 5, which takes the Lima India 75. So there we are. So we're going to be going on to the 089 now, which is already set and punched in, and we can just move our heading chart as well to the 089. We'll start to descend down. I'm going to come down for around about 1,500 feet. So let's just make that slight right adjustment as we head down now onto the runway. Passing through 240. We are currently now 16 DME on the Lima India 756. So, for our checklist, we get our V-speeds for our landing. So, we've got flaps 30, 134, minus 32. We'll get the QNH as well, we'll get a live update on the meter. So, as we pass down now through flight level 32, we can just ease back on the throttles a little more. So, a little bit more of a deeper descent, over just over 1,500 feet per minute. So there the aircraft comes. As we are now currently 10 DME, so it's saying that we are about a minute and a half, if I'm not mistaken. That's minutes. And obviously we've got the DME distance and time, so 8 DME left to go, as we now follow on the 76. Passing through flight level 220 as we get ready now. Still staying for around just under 300 knots. As we're not slowing down just yet. And then from number 5 to 6, that is going to be the Lima India 757, and then we're going to go down to Arnat. So we're going to go from here, and then we're going to basically go direct to Arnat, where we'll then come in ready onto the 233, which will turn in onto the 240, just to give us a little bit more of an angle. We're slow enough. There we are, passing flight level 210. So everything on and on, which is all checked. Fasten seatbelts can now go to on. Control set. So we're going to go for max auto brake. Now through 19,003, we have now made that turn, which is going to take us to the Lima India 757. We'll then make that direct straight over to Arnat. So 17 DME away. As we get ready to come in, passing through 18,000 now, on our way. So, we'll now lower the speed, as we're going to come in now for 250. So as you can hear, that is if you go to throttle idle. So we'll have the speed brakes now. Down to 250 now. back into the arm position. So as we get our frequencies and now as we come in, so we're going to want to get in St. Petersburg, which is the 1134, which is set. So the 1134 is in to St. Petersburg, currently 25 nautical miles out. The ILS is 111.3. Set. So, what we'll do is get them all set up everywhere. 3, 4. Okay, which are all in, and we are now currently, as we come down, we are 22 miles from the airport. So it's going to be running sideways now. There's a DME 1, and there's a DME 2. Also put in the Avia, which is 525. Which is set. Making our way now towards the Lima India 757, 4 nautical miles away, where we're then going to basically go into that turn. So, open the speed brakes now, and we'll slow the aircraft right down now. As we're going to come down. There, the aircraft's going to pitch up now. As we slowly slow down, and then we'll continue on to our descent. So 15,000, just getting ready to make that right turn. As we're going to come down at 4, 3. So we are a little high. As we descend down now, and we're 26 DME from Arna. So around 2,000 feet per minute. Should be all good for us, as we need to be for 2,500 feet, and max is 3,500. So start to get the aircraft all prepared now as we come in. 2,000 feet, slowly come down through 4,000. Come down 4, 3. So 23 nautical miles away. We're saying we'll get there in around 6 minutes. Speed brakes are open now. They were down for 2,000 feet. So, cabin crew prepare for arrival. As you can see, the trim is making its adjustments. So, we're currently tracking inbound on these Petersburg VOL, which is the 113.4. Once we come over, we're going to then make that right turn onto the 233. We're going to backtrack it onto the 240. And we'll make sure that we are slowed down nice by then. So coming through 11,000 feet. As we get the METARs now. So it's past 10,000 feet. Get the landing lights all on and set. As we are using real-time weather as well, so visibility is not very good. We can put the landing lights on now. Got the runway turn-offs. And ding the cabin and let them know that we are all ready to come. So 16 miles away, just past 9,000 feet, which is fine. As we descend down, and we've got our flaps open all the way forward to 7. So, visibility is not great at all. As we come down, switch over the QNHs as well. So, we've got 1025. Which is set. Which is set. There you go, you can see if you just go idle, it lets you know. Okay, 1025, which is set. Okay, currently 12 DME, now 7,009, so we'll slow the aircraft now some more. As we're attempting to hold our speed, I'm going to interrupt it. Anything, so what we do is take the speed brake in and go for the backslide. Okay, 10 DME away. Okay, now we're going to a vertical speed. See, need to monitor this now. 8 DME away. 6,005. We're going to go for 3,000 feet. Need to go to 2. So what we do is we'll slow our rate of descent up as we intercept on. We are going to now. What we can do is, as we are near to RNAT, what we need to do is we need to take that out of the GPS. Need to go into heading select. ILS is now, can be put in 1130 as we are 7 DME, and then we're going to turn on to the 240. So for the ILS it's 275. Okay, which is set, passing 5,006, 6 DME to go. So we'll make that right hand turn onto the 250. As we come around the bend now, get the aircraft ready for our arrival. So QNH to 1025, which are set, but also brake set to max, which is also set. As we come around the bend now, we can also now turn on the 250. So as the aircraft gets ready now. Okay, so we're currently inbound now, we're holding our speed, we're 2,000 feet, ready to intercept for the ILS, we're 500 just below. So, just throttle back a little, so we can allow the engine's thrust, which is controlling our vertical speed, and we just need to switch over now onto the ILS's, which are now active. So you can see the localizer and the glide slope all set. Put the auto approach on, so that obviously must activate the ILS auto land. So we'll just throttle back now. Now the aircraft come back down to 2,000 feet, needs to be at 2,500 anyway, so it's not really a problem. As we come around the bend. So now the aircraft's going to intercept onto the 275, which we can see. So I'm going to go perhaps 15 here down. Okay, there's the airport in sight. glide slope now to come in as we are with power. And also here the trip going like crazy. Okay, so there's glide slope now, so I'm going to go for flaps 20. And there's glide slope. That will throw back. So the aircraft keeps the set. And we'll go down to flaps 30 now. Now 133. So slowly now, just continue to load the descent. Glide slope, localizer is active, glide slope set, gears down 3 green, and what we can do now is disconnect the autopilot, and I have control of the aircraft. Okay, so minor adjustments as we are quite heavy. Down now. 1,000 check. So we'll catch the glide slope by just lowering our throttles to reduce thrust, which will then produce us to fall out of the sky just a little bit more quicker. There's one red. Going back forward glide slope now. Okay, there's 2 red, 2 white. We'll nose up a bit now.
500. 400.
There's 2 red.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, speed brakes are on. And reverses are rated. And there we are guys, down in St. Petersburg. Come back in, and you brake. And there we are. So, okay, we'll try the speed brake, and we'll get our flaps back all up and set. We can turn the flight director off now, as we get ready to vacate the runway. So I'll see if I can take out the receiver for our landing cinematics, and then that will make everything go smooth again. And then we'll try and sort out the workaround to get the receiver to stop the stutters that is showing tonight. So as we now get down near to the hold line, we can now just brake before, and we can now turn off our landing lights. Taxis can go on, runway tunnels can go off, we can take our strobes off and the wing, and passengers can now ready to relax as we now go and taxi to the gate. So now it's time for our landed cinematics guys, so don't forget to like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you when we get back for our taxi to the gate. So, And there we are, guys, down for the flight of the night, down in St. Petersburg, safe and sound. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight, 727. If you did, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave your comments down below. Help us get to that 2K subscriber goal, and I'll see you guys next time when we fly the 727-200 again on the channel. So, I'll see you guys soon. Take care for now.